how do I know what my boundary is and how do I set it up? And so today I want to share a little bit more about that because after I put up the video about setting up your boundaries, how to set up your boundaries, someone asked me, well, how would I know what my boundary is and how do I determine what I should do? Like, should I walk out on my parents if they're to yell at me? What should I say? And this is what I want to share with you. The answer is, I don't know what is best for you. And that is because what is best for me is not going to work for you. And yet, and I totally believe that you know the answers. I believe that everyone knows what's best for them. It's just right now at this point in time, you may not know the answer yet because there are a lot of things that's holding you back. Things like you may still be in pain that how is it possible that my mom said that to me to hurt me? It may be because you're still holding on to the fact that you want your parents to maybe apologize to you. Why can't they just acknowledge that they did something wrong and I just want them to own it and apologize to me? Or even some people may be holding on to the fact that it's so sad that I can never have parents that I wanted, the way that I wanted. And so there's a lot of pain, a lot of guilt, a lot of grief that they're holding on to that's preventing them from knowing what's deep inside. And there is nothing wrong with not knowing just yet, because we need to process all of these things to clear out some of these things so that we can dig down deeper to reveal what is best inside of us. So it's a process. So first of all, how I work with my clients is that I will walk them through some of the healing process if needed. I will see when I talk to them and I will be able to gauge where they are at. Some people might have already, if they have therapists before or if they worked with other coaches before, they might have done a little bit of the healing work or forgiveness work so that they can go on to figuring out what it is that they want to do. But a lot of people, they don't. They have to start off in the beginning where they have to heal through the pain to understand, I'm actually still holding on to this. And so we go through the process of healing. And then I would actually start helping them peel off, okay, well, if your parents are still going to be this way, then what do you want to do that's best for you? And then so when we talk about what's best for us, sometimes what happens is, oh my gosh, if I'm going to speak up to my parents, I have guilt. What if they think that I'm not a good daughter? And all these stuff. So like there are so many layers. And then once we got through the guilt and being able to share what it is that they want, then it will be, okay, well, do I have enough courage to speak to them? So it's a little bit of a process to deal with all these things. And sometimes it may take a little bit longer time, sometimes it's a shorter time, depending on how much my client needs work. So I want you to know, but first and foremost, nothing has gone wrong. Whatever that you're experiencing right now is because your brain is trying to protect you in some way. And there are a lot of expectations that we have written in our own books that we feel we needed to show up in such a way, or we want other people to show in such a way to help us, give us the love that we want, or help us validate our worth and all of those things. So there are quite a bit of things that needs to be worked on, but nothing has gone wrong. You are still perfect the way you are. And we are trying to unpeel each of these layers so that you can decide on what is best for you. And so One of the things that I'm offering right now is on November 24th, I'm having a workshop called Speak with Confidence, how to navigate through guilt and fear so that you can go after what you want. And that in itself deals, some of them is like dealing with the guilt and the fear. And because a lot of times, especially in the Asian culture, when our parents speak to us, when we want to do something that is against against our parents' wishes, what happens is they'll speak to us in a way that says things like, well, that's very selfish of you. I have sacrificed myself for you. Why can't you do what I say? Or things like, if you're going to continue to do that, then you're no longer my daughter or my son. So a lot of these things create a lot of guilt and fear within us. So we're going to work through them, and then we are going to decide on what it is that we really want. So I'll give you all of those tools, a safe space to work through all of these things. If you're interested in it, the sign up link is somewhere in the comment line or below. So I would love to go through this journey with you, because this journey can be quite lonely sometimes. It can be very triggering sometimes. It can bring up a lot of things. And I want to be there for you to get this process started. So if you're interested in it, click on it and let's do this together. I am right here walking with you. Let's do this together.